it's not as straightforward as using food as a reward, just because it's not like, if you I don't know, ace your test, you can have a chocolate bar, like whatever. It's kind of like you're moving in the direction of staying present and feeling feelings. And like this to me sounds more like an exposure therapy almost. Like I'll do it as long as I can, and then I'm going to use my life jacket because I fucking need it. And so that doesn't feel very much like ding ding ding, I can have a reward. It's like, if it's your life jacket, is that a reward or is that like a survival mechanism? So like, you're not framing it in that way. That is, this is a reward. You're framing it as like, I'm going to hold out as long as I can, but shit, at some point I might need this. So there's that difference. And again, that's why the first question for me is always, what is your intention? What is the energy behind it? Because that's always where the information really lies. I think having said that, just the other thing is that you have choice here. You have some choice. So that's what we want to really pay attention to and keep our eye on, is when are you acting compulsively, that it's been an hour, I just can't fucking take it anymore, I need food, versus let me see if I could do this for an hour. Let me try and do the hard thing. You're choosing, okay, now I'm going to have food. Okay. So there's also that we want to pay attention to. But I think in addition to all of that, it sounds like what you're going for is feeling hard feelings without using food. That's what we're going for. And so that's why it's very much like mindful eating. It's like what you're going for is the whole meal. What you're going for is that you're present and still for the whole meal. You're mindfully eating throughout. But you heard this on Nicole's podcast. If you start mindfully eating and you can only survive 10 seconds before you feel like you're going to literally throw yourself out the kitchen window, then fine, turn on the TV, right? We're working with your system, not against it. We're not doing that thing that says throw out the food because you're not allowed to have it. Because there's part of you that says, but when you throw out the food, you're throwing out my life jacket. And you don't seem to understand that. Okay. So that's the thing here, is that when there's a part of you that really has the intention of, I'm going to feel hard feelings without eating, go for it, do your best. And that's the reason that you all saw the exposure therapy video, is she doesn't just ride the elevator. She has to work up to it. Right. And so if that's what you're doing, that is, I'm going to sit in hard feelings for an hour. And next time I'm going to sit in hard feelings for 2 hours. And then I'm going to increase my capacity to actually sit in feelings rather than dissociate. You're doing the work.